Happy fucking New Year, hey, come on City, Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1, God, that was absolutely satisfying, come on. Oh, I love how much piss we've absolutely just definitely boiled. I love it, I absolutely love it. A last minute Rodri winner in a game that we probably didn't deserve to win on the balance of things. I will take it, I absolutely will take it because it's worth all of those tears. Come on. And also, come on, download OneFootball, do me a massive favour. Get the best football app on the market bar, absolutely known, by clicking the link in the description below or scanning that QR code next to my face right now. OneFootball's awesome. You can get all the stats from today's game and you can just marvel at that table, that glorious Premier League table. And of course, the transfer window is now open too, so you can get up to date on any Manchester City transfer rumours and all the gossip from around the world of football. Help support my channel as well. I'm in a great mood today. Make 2022 even better. Download OneFootball right now. Come on, City. God, that felt so satisfying, didn't it? I've not laughed so much at a game in ages, while also tearing my hair out. It's beautiful hair, man. I nearly got rid of it, but if that's how 2022 is going to be, that level of shithousery, I will definitely take it. I'm sorry. I'm so happy that we won that, mainly just to shut those commentators up. My God, if anyone was forced to listen to BT Sports commentators throughout that game, I feel for you. I feel your pain. We need some kind of like post-traumatic stress disorder helpline after witnessing or listening to what we heard today. I've never heard such nonsense spouted from such terrible pundits. How can you commentate on the game that you seemingly know so little about? Genuinely a painful experience, and that Fletcher, Keown and McManaman, I'm so glad Rodri scored that last minute winner, because I'm so glad that it clearly hurt a lot of him, because they were embarrassingly bad today. City didn't play well today for what it's worth. We really didn't. We looked a little bit hungover, maybe one or two many pinchos last night for City and their players. We looked a little bit knackered. We couldn't really get into the game. We lacked a little bit of cohesion, but we found a way to win. And weirdly, this game, according to the narrative, is going to be all about VAR and all about the referees and all about those mysterious decisions that apparently were all so wrong, when weirdly, I'm pretty certain none of them were wrong in the end. Like, I felt like I was losing my mind sat there watching the game, hearing the commentators spew such nonsense about how City, how this was a damage to the game that was irreparable because City got the right decisions. Like, what exactly was wrong? Like, what exactly was bugging them so much? I'd understand if there were some terrible decisions, but hardly anything given today was controversial. The Edison thing in the first half, it looked to me like he got the ball. Some people said he didn't, but the point is it was so clearly split, so clearly could have got the ball, maybe he didn't. It was so subtle that you're absolutely right not to give a penalty. You do not give a penalty if you can't tell if someone got the ball or not. You don't. And to me, it looked like he got it, and many other people look like he got it, so you don't give it. That's the right call. You can't not get a yellow card if you scuff up the penalty spot. That is also the right call. You can't not get a second yellow card if you fucking poleaxe someone on the halfway line. That is a second yellow card. And I'm sorry, if you don't want to give away a penalty, try not putting your leg out and knocking someone and then yanking the shirt until they go down. I don't know if Bernardo went down a bit soft, but fucking hell, Xhaka could not have done more if he wanted to try and get him fouled. Don't be so stupid and you don't give away a penalty. Where was the controversy? The idea as well, they were implying that they shouldn't have gone looked because he'd already made the decision. What? McManaman said, I can see why he gave it a penalty. He said, but then he shouldn't have been called over because it implies that they're going to change his mind for him. What? So you don't want the referee to ever be called off because they're telling the referee he should change his mind. How about they just do the job that they're there to do? I am no VAR fan, but in this instance, it was absolutely used exactly how it should be. They said, he had holes of his shirt. Go and have a look if you want to. He went over and went, yeah, they did. I agree. Penalty. What is wrong with that? Are they meant to go, I know we've got access to loads of cameras and I know it looks like there's meant to be a possible infringement in there, but fuck it, I'm going to sit back and just have a cigar and have a drink and do nothing and not tell you to go and have a look at the screen, which is my exact job to do. What is the logic of that? Can someone please make it make sense? There is none. But either way, I'm waffling here because it frustrated me so much. The game itself was... It was Arsenal being Arsenal. They were good, to be fair to them. They played really good football until Arsenal pressed that big red button that says, do not press. That self-imploding explosion button. And I love them for it. I absolutely love them for it. And I love it because as well, their fans were driving me mad through that game. Booing Jesus for getting poleaxed. Bernardo, well, maybe I shouldn't have fouled him. And maybe they thought he'd have to boo him. Moaning at the referee as well. They could have had loads of yellow cards they got away with. the commentators as well, trying to get Rodri booked in when he slipped and won the ball. What were they on about, man? Drove me mad. But City have got the 3 points, and the best thing about it is we probably didn't deserve it on the balance of play. We didn't play well today. We really didn't. It felt like Rodri was pissed. Not Rodri, sorry. Laporte was pissed at times, honestly. What was he on? I don't know. He just had a terrible game. And defensively, we weren't that solid. We're definitely absolutely crying out for Kyle Walker's pace at the back. Martinelli was fantastic for them. I thought he was a real threat, and Saka was good too. And Arsenal, they look like a good team. Fair play. Arteta's got them into a genuine, positive space where they're playing good football. But we've mugged them today. We've mugged them off, and I absolutely love it. I mean, City, we couldn't really ever get the build-up going. Honestly, I ultimately don't care because we found a way to win. That's how I feel about it. But we couldn't really put 3 passes together. Maybe the fact that Arsenal got a bit of a rest because their Wolves game was cancelled. Maybe it's too many games back-to-back. Too many players. For example, Cancelo, he was literally mugged the other day. No wonder he wasn't fully with it. Rodri, of course, not training because of COVID, so he came back straight into the team. Ake, couple of good, actually, fair play, Ake, cleared it off the line. He didn't look like a great left back, but he did some good defensive actions, but still, obviously not a natural there. No Foden, no Zinchenko because of COVID as well. And we did look like a team with all the quality that we had, but that was still a little bit tired, and that can sometimes happen. It wasn't a great performance, but, you know, don't make mistakes, and you probably win that game, Arsenal. Arsenal have lost that game entirely because of themselves, and I feel so little pity for them. And it felt sweeter because of this intense narrative against Manchester City. No one wants City to win, ever. I think they even said at the start of the game that everyone in the nation wants Arsenal to win, and like they actually said that. I mean, come on, man, come on. We're City fans, and some of us are actually paying to watch this commentary. Could you at least try and be impartial? Do not have fans of Arsenal, fans literally commentating on the game. Get them in the studio as a pundit if you want to, but do not have them as the commentator. Get Alan McCoy in for every single game. But this game, yeah, of course it's huge. Chelsea, Liverpool play each other tomorrow. What is the Premier League table right now? Let me get it up in front of myself so I can have a look at it. Hang on. It looks really rosy either way. We are currently 11 points clear. 11 points clear of Chelsea and 12 points clear of Liverpool. Tomorrow, a draw there would be the sweetest thing in the world for City, because at that point, that is pain for those two teams, and I would absolutely love it. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Liverpool. Bore the shit out of each other and get a draw there. But this game, we cannot deny it. I'm always looking online and seeing Henry Winter, for example, saying both were pens, but only one was given. I'm sorry, Henry. I really honestly don't think that Ederson thing was a pen. I'm really trying to remove my City hat here. Honestly, it looks like he got the ball. I can understand why someone would say it looks like he didn't, but it also looks like he did. No one conclusively can say either way that he didn't. Like, can anyone genuinely conclusively say? I watched every replay, and in some angles, it looked like Ederson got the ball. Some angles, it looked like maybe he didn't. You just couldn't tell. And in that instance, you don't give a penalty. I'm sorry, you don't. It's a very weird way to referee it. Like, I don't get how it was so controversial that he looked at it and gone, it looks like he nicked the ball there. Because it did look like that way. Can we all just get a grip? But either way, how many is that in a row? Is that 12 or 11 in a row? I don't even remember anymore. But either way, this City team continue to carry on being absolutely brutal and ruining everyone's day. Rodri's celebration, by the way, last minute in front of the Arsenal fans, right there, whipping his top off. Go on, Rodri. Rodri, ridiculous. I absolutely love you, you beautiful man. The fume that caused in front of their fans. Mahrez, by the way, being a great penalty taker. Fair play to him. He was quiet at the end when he fell over as well, his own arse. Sterling, I thought, was pretty poor today. I don't think Bernardo played well over winning the pen. I don't think even De Bruyne did, or anyone really. I don't think anyone had a really good game in the team, but it didn't really matter. We found a way to win. The biggest case so far this season of that'll do. And sometimes you got to press that fume button. Sometimes you got to shit house your way to a win. And sometimes you got to sit there and go, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed that. I really did. I hope you all had a lovely day. I'm so happy about that. So happy. Come on, City. Come on, City. Carry on annoying the rest of the Premier League. We are marching towards another title, hopefully. You can pretend that this was controversial. You can pretend that somehow we've cheated the world out of this game. But we didn't, actually. The referees kind of got all the decisions right at the end of the day. And Arsenal, you did it to yourselves. Maybe that's why it hurts so much. Don't be dicks next time, and you'll probably get something from that game. It ain't controversial. It's pretty simple. Come on, City. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments what you thought of the game and who stood out for you today. Give this video a big old like. Let's get the likes up, and let's get to 60k if you don't mind. Thank you to my Patreon producer, Scott Denemy, and all the patrons currently scrolling down the side of the screen. Have a happy new year. Come on, City. Come on.